And welcome back to Duck Solar Gaming and Haut-Beyleron. Yes, we're back in France and we're continuing on with our farming. All right, big day today. Well, not really. We're going to do something a little bit different for a change. We've done a lot of work with our cows, our new cow pen, all that sort of stuff. But we're going to go off and we're going to get some baling done. And it actually just so happens we're going to be going down where the cows are, the new cow pen. Because we've actually just tidied that area up and the old field has grass on it already. Yes, I know it's because of painting the grass on, but we're going to make the most of it, take all that off. We're also going to grab the grass from the surrounding fields of field 30, our big field, we've just been dealing with in relation to ploughing in and all that sort of stuff and putting the rocks off. So we're going to go do that. All this area here, through here, we probably could get another mowing out of that, but there's not enough there to worry about, so we're not going to worry about that for now. So just going to head on over and get this done near the cows and near field 30. So we're going to create some more silage. We've got plenty of grass available to us at the moment, so we're going to do bales again now to build up our bale stocks or silage. And then the next time we do any mowing, we'll do just grass collection, or a combination thereof at least. All right. So, we have got the we've got the grass here we can be mowing as well. I'm going to do this part first, right near this field. In fact, how much room is down there? Yeah, we probably get a full run through here as well. Yeah, we can. All right, let's get started over here. All right, I'm going to start unfolding everything. That's already unfolded. I'm going to unfold the mower. In fact, we can probably go up through there and get some more done as well, but I'm not going to worry about that too much for now. We'll just get this done. All right. Now, turn him on. We're going to lower him. We're going to turn on the baler, lower the baler. All right, let's get cracking. All right, so the idea is, like I said, we're just going to get some stocks up of bales. And we should be able to get a few bales out of this grass. I mean, we're not going to do any, what was I going to say? I lost track of what I was going to say. Anyway, we're just going to continue on with this. So, I have had a thought about how I'm going to deal with grass going forward as well. Now, with our current plots of land, we're going to sort of deal with our cotton, our wheat, all that sort of stuff. We didn't have a plan for ongoing grass. I mean, apart from just getting all the grass from the adjacent areas of the field. Now, while that does give us a lot of grass, and we'd be really struggling to not have enough grass from that, I do want to have another plan up my sleeve. And I do. However, it's not a cheap plan, unfortunately. Nothing I do is cheap. So, I'm just going to turn this corner here and then I'll show you what we're talking about as we do a nice bright red bale wrapping. Just going to come down through here. Alright, just line myself up. Okay, so if I have a look at the map, 45, 46 and 47. I am going to take all three of those. I'm going to buy them and I'm going to convert that into one big grass field. And as much as I can extend out, I'm going to do that as well. So that's my plan. However, with the cost of those plots of land, it's not going to be easy because one of them, 45, is $900,000 because you're paying for all the land that's over in the back. You can see the hills next to the fields, and there's fields over there. You're paying for that land even though it's not usable. So you are getting sort of ripped a bit, thanks Giants, in relation to the amount you're paying for that land. I mean, I don't really need all that extra land. All I need is the actual field itself. So we are getting chipped a little bit. However, I think that's probably the best plan we have going forward. So that's what we're going to look at doing. So once we do get some more money going and we paid our loan off and we've got a lot of economy coming in, a lot of money coming in, that's what I'm going to look at doing. I'm going to buy those three fields, turn them into one huge kick-ass grass field, and that'll be fine. And once we've got grass built up, then we can always, doesn't stop us from turning it into a wheat field, sorghum field, canola field, whatever. or 1 or 2 cycles as well. So it doesn't mean we have to have it as a grass field. So that's what we're looking at doing. Anyway. Alright, so we're going to just come down here, we'll finish this row through here, then we'll turn around, we'll go back, clean up the other edge up there. I'm not going to worry about any of that area up there. Part of that we've already mowed, obviously, from previously. So that's okay, but we're just going to get this lot here done. That. Okay, we're going to raise. Alright, and off we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to get back up here, we're going to tie up this little bit up here, and then will be enough, and we'll go, here's the new cow shed here, and as you can see we've done a little bit of work just tidying it up. I'll show you that in a minute, but we're just going to head back into here and get this done. Oh, come on, why isn't it? Thank you. Just takes us time to lower sometimes. Alright, so we'll continue up through here, we'll mow this little bit here. It's not going to give us a lot, but it's just enough to tidy it up and finish it off. And then we're all good to go. Through here, and then we're done for this area. Okay. Again, there we go. Well done. Alright, so we're going to head back down here now. I'm not going to fold. Hopefully I can avoid the traffic and get into my area through here. We'll sort of stay off the road as best we can, use the neighbour's verge here. Right, and this area here is our land, so we're going to crack back into this here. Alright. So we're just going to, I'm going to see if my Control V will work. Work for the bale up, but not for the mower. No, it doesn't work for the mower. Come on. Right, there we go. Finally wants to load it back down. So as you can see, so this is all being treated out. So we've put a bit of gravel in there, we've joined all that up, we've tied it up a little bit, put access roads in there, around to at least the other side of the barn. And we also tied it up over there near the silage pit. So that's all ready to go. So this can be used as a grass field for the moment, until such time as we extend it out with more, what am I after? More cow barns. So the intent is that this is what we're going to use in the interim. So this is our interim solution for grass. And it'll be interesting to see. I'm going to keep track of how much in the way of bales we get, because that'll give us an indication of how long we can support the cows and the sheep, for that matter, with this size of field. Now I can come over a little bit closer here to the trees. I just don't want to get caught up with them like I normally do. Yeah, and if I wanted to, I could turn this into a field as well. Like I could remap the field with courseplay and have this done with courseplay, but it's not really big enough to warrant that per se. So I'm just going to come round and mow it. So we'll actually get a fair bit, I think, out of this little area. So between this little area here, then all the other adjacent areas to the fields, I think for grass and silage will be okay for a little while. As long as we don't plummet silage down to nothing, as it takes, I think, was it 2 game days, I think, to ferment by standard. It just does take a little while to get that done, but anyway, so. There we go. Nice view of our new barn facility there. it'd be nice to have another one running. So we've got, what do we got now? 360 cows, which is good. Good. And that means we should start making a fair bit more milk, which means we can have the dairy running at full throttle. Well, it's running at full throttle anyway. I mean, who am I kidding? And yeah, that just means we can possibly extend out with our dairy production all that later on as well. I mean, we've seen that our production can be ramped up, so why not? I'm going to go through here. I'm just going to clear all this grass out of here because we can, not because I have to, but just because we can, to make it nice and neat. In fact, I'll actually also go around down this area here. Made that almost perfectly fit the mower. Alright, that's that one done. Next row through. So we've got a fair amount of bales there at the moment, which is good. So I think we'll be okay. So we have got a pile of production things to do as well. Our production facility has just gone to full strength again, so we've got a whole pile of stuff to sell off, which is good. I mean, it means we're going to get some money and we can pay off our loan pretty quickly. But now I did edit, between this episode and the last episode, I did edit my Dragon Den production pack. I did bring the cow limits down just a little bit, as in the storage limits. So the silage is now, we're going to make the silage 150,000, the same as the hay and also the straw. I do still need to go get some more mineral feed. I only put a couple of bags into this one to get it going. So I do need to go get some mineral feed from the store. So once I finish this, that might be the next job to do, is to go and get some mineral feed and bring it over. And I do need to top up the mineral feed, I think, for the other cow barn as well. But nonetheless, that's okay. What have we got here? I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We've got at least 15 bales so far. So 15, so 10 is 55,000. So I've got about 80,000 litres of silage effectively available. So yeah, it's not too bad, and we're only sort of halfway through, if that. Yeah, we're doing okay. I think we'll be fine. We may not even need to look at buying 45, 46, 47 until like I said, until we have a new cow barn in here, or two. And we had talked about putting 2 cow barns in here on top of the one we've already got there, so it'll be 3 cow barns here. And at that point in time, we may be close to having the Dragon Den update, which means we can use some of our meat products. So we might not be doing milk producing cows, we may be just doing milk cows to be producing for beef. So we'll have to take a look at that and see how that's going to pan out, but that's probably where we'll end up going. All right, wet the whistle. Another bale. Oh, I missed a bit. Okay. So yeah, just in that lap, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 bales in one lap. So yeah, we're going to get probably a good 30 bales. Well over a trailer load of bales. That'll be fine. That'll be a good amount of bales to have. And what I'll do with the bales I collect on this side here, I'll actually leave them stacked near this cow barn. And then I don't have to transport them all the way over from the farm to here. So will be our plan in that regard. Smooth this out, take a smoother entry through there. And for our subsequent runs through here, it'll be a lot smoother. So bale. It's just like there's nothing better, I don't think, in this game than doing grass work. It is just so relaxing in that regard. I really do enjoy it. You should too. There should be more stuff to do with grass. I keep saying we should have turf farming, or we should. I'm going to get on Giants' back again. They need to do more stuff. I mean, turf farming would be a great addition, something totally different. And things like, I mean, modders are providing it, I know, but things like rice farming and other crops, tobacco. I noticed someone's released a mod for tobacco. What was the other one I saw actually the other day? Was it caffeine? I can't remember. I did see another production pack somewhere. So yeah, I mean, the modders, I mean, like Black Dragon are doing a fantastic job keeping the variance up to the game. Unfortunately, you can't rely on Giants to do it in their own game. Instead, we pay, or those that have season pass have paid, and those that decide to buy it, very average DLCs that just have equipment. I mean, what I would like to see is okay, let's talk about Giants and their regime and how they do things. So basically, Giants bring out, what is it, 3 DLCs a year, or for a game, so FS19, FS22. And then they bring out your Platinum Pack, and your Platinum Pack generally has always been a fairly big update. So for FS19 we had Class, and that was great. Being a Class lover, I really enjoyed that DLC. But I would like to see, if you're going to do that, say if you're going to split the 3 DLCs plus a Platinum Pack, 1 DLC, 2 DLCs for equipment, and then your Platinum Pack and 1 DLC should be based around, well, the Platinum Pack can include equipment, but also primarily new crops or new farming methodologies. I don't mean something like precision farming. I mean like different farming that we can actually do. Okay? Like, I mean, how hard would it be for them to bring in, and I know, is it Lancy Boy? I can't remember who it was. Having duck farming and geese farming, alpaca farming we could bring in, and all that sort of stuff. I mean, I can tell you that, like, what Black Dragon is bringing out, like, so a bit of a spoiler, and sorry mate if I'm spoiling for this one, but one of the things he's doing, so if you remember for Elm Creek, the collectibles are those little wooden toys, okay? Well, in his update to his production pack that's going to be coming out, he's actually making it so you can make crates of toys, those toys. So there's another level of immersion there. Why can't Giants think of this sort of crap? I mean, seriously. It just beggars belief that they're just so insular, they're so square thinking. And that's why I trolled them on Twitter. And like when they come out and said they were simulation specialists, it's like, well, I think it's a bit of a stretch. In fact, I know it's a bit of a stretch. They're not simulation specialists at all. I mean, if they want to know and see a real simulation, then come and see my work. And I'm sure the stuff we do overseas for an apparent space agency, we won't go any further, is a lot more simulation centric than this game that's being dumbed down for console. And that's the whole problem. It's a game. It's not simulation. The simulation aspects of it have been so light touch. I mean, look at seasonal growth, right? You had a group of modders that did an absolutely brilliant job bringing in simulation. Seasons was simulation. It brought a lot more realistic gameplay. And yet, what do? You take it, you apply it to your own game for FS22, which you have the right to do. That's fine. But you just cock it up. You do such a poor version of it. It gives us the basics, but it's just the poor man's version of it. And the worst part is, because it's in the game, the guys at Realismus Modding have just basically gone, we're not going to bother about doing anything in FS22 for it. And we, the gamer, misses out on having really good quality simulator content. As much as it was an embuggerant sometimes, the ability and the depth that it gave us was fantastic. Like, you couldn't leave your crops out overnight in a trailer. You couldn't leave your grass on the deck. I mean, it made you work for your farming. And they were bringing the game closer to simulation than what Giants were, and still are. So, yeah, simulation specialists? No. Dumbing down a game to cater for small pockets of buyers, like bringing horses in for the little girls to buy the game and play, another demographic to buy the game, and then dumbing down it for console. And let's not go back to the pallet saga. And cocking up some of the elements of the game that might make a simulation, like you cocked up all the contracts. I mean, you're not simulation specialists at all. You're lucky to be game specialists. I wouldn't even go so far as to say that. Anyway, I'm going to stop, so I'll have another hour's worth of ranting. I mean, look, I know there's some of the guys that watch this are in agreement with me. Battery H, and Battery H just recently put a fairly lengthy post on one of my other videos where I was talking about Giants. A lot of the other guys as well, they agree wholeheartedly. The problem is, I think Giants listen to their fanboys, which is fine, I get that, but the fanboys, true fanboys of the game, that they've got on their books, and they promote and help them with all sorts of manner of stuff and all that, and they showcase. Well, of course they do that, because they're getting paid benefits from you as a company. The true indication of what people think of your game and your attitude and what you do is not the fanboys. I like the game, don't get me wrong, I'm really enjoying FS22. I didn't think I was going to, but I'm really enjoying FS22. But I'm not enjoying it because of Giants. I'm enjoying it because of the modders. We've said this iteration upon iteration of the game so far, certainly since I've been in the game. It's not Giants that make the game, it's the modders that make the game. So Giants, you need to pull your finger out, pull your head out of the sand, pull your finger out wherever it is, and really start to improve, because there are better games than what you've produced that have died by the sword of not supporting their player base and doing it the right way, and doing things like what you did with the pallets and what you've broken with the contracts. Sorry, you're really not doing the right thing. And okay, you brought Volvo into the game. Yeah, you do. So again, a small demographic part of the people that play the game, so the ones that may like forestry, they may be really excited by it, but others that don't probably don't care less about it, because, I mean, really, what's Volvo going to bring to the game for everyone else? Probably very little other than a truck or two. I mean, look, I don't mind. I don't mind Volvo as a brand. I'm not ditching it because of Volvo, but I'm just saying you're bringing stuff that is very niche to some player sets, and that's fine. But just be aware there's other elements of the player base that that you're not catering for and may not be so happy about the way you're doing things, and you need to worry about what they're thinking as well, because at the end of the day, they're probably your majority customer, and you need to worry about that. I mean, we know your majority customer is actually console players, and that's why you dumb everything down for console. That's why you made the stealth change to the pallets, because you're protecting console players. Mind you, most console players didn't find they were having a problem, but anyway, that's beside the point. But anyway, I will leave it there, because otherwise I'll continue and I'll get a higher and higher blood pressure and just basically flip. I'm not going to do that. You're not worth it, Giants. All right, so let's go through it. Oh, by the way, feel free to reach out if you want an interview. I'll tell you how it is. Right, let's finish this off. We got this one pass here and a little bit to finish off, and we've done this one, and then that'll be it. And we've got quite a number of bales, which is excellent. So we'll go over and grab the trailer, and we'll load them up and put them here. A lot of that will probably be off camera, because we're basically at the end of the episode. But I'll just stack them up and then just put them near the cow barn, just out of the way a little bit. And then we can utilise them for the cows once they do ferment. Alright, this will be the last pass. Not quite going to be enough for another bale, obviously. Oh, yeah. Head over here. There wasn't enough there. I'm not going to. Oh, there's a little bit up the top in there. I'll get that. Look, we got rain coming yet again. I think we've had rain almost every day the last few episodes. Mainly the night in transition, but that's okay. Tie this up there. This little bit here. Let's see where we're at. That's okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to bring this in to here like this. I'm going to hold everything up. Alright, I'm going to go and grab another tractor and the bale trailer, which is this one here. And we'll start collecting those bales, like I said before the episode's over, and we'll just put them away near that cow bar. But I think that's quite good. We've got quite a lot of silage out of that, so I'm pleasantly surprised how much we did get, so that's good. Alright, off we go. Over the bridge. So it's been quite effective. I think that's quite good the way we managed it. I mean, yeah, okay, technically I should have probably let the grass grow instead of painting the grass in and then mowing it, but I had to get the painted grass. I had to paint the grass onto the area anyway, so I could have pretended that I was waiting for a month or so to harvest it, but you know what, it just doesn't make that much difference really. I didn't pay for the grass to be there, so I was going to get it for free no matter which way we went. But anyway, alright, let's collect these bales down through here first. There's one down here. The one down here, and then back around and grab the rest. I reckon we've got 2 full trailers at least of bales, which is excellent. That'll be a good outcome. turn back around here. We do need to get back over here. We need to roll this in and continue prepping this field. We do have some time still though, so that's okay. Going through here, grab all these bales. Rear ones go faster, so we can pick them up quicker. One more up here, or is there two more? I think there's one more here at the corner. There is. Take that one as well. Oh, just missed that car. Okay, I'm going to go counterclockwise direction to pick these bales up. Alright. One thing, this is good at picking up the bales quick. I mean, yeah, we wouldn't normally probably do it at this speed, but you know what, it's, again, it's a game. It's not simulation, is it, Giants? Oh, I know, I give them a hard time, but you know what? They deserve it. Someone in comments tell me they don't deserve it. I dare you. Anyway, alright, so that's where we're going to finish off. I am going to continue collecting these and we're going to put it down here, like I said, into the cows. And we can revisit how many we've actually picked up in the next episode, because we'll obviously have to do some more cow work by then. And so we can come back to that then. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, press that like button. If you didn't press the dislike button, that's okay as well. But just make sure that in doing that, you also make sure you're subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you, when you press that subscribe button, you press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when new videos are available on the channel. And make sure you come and join us on Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details down below in the description. As we just go and click this one here. Go. And lastly, but most importantly, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Back here at Duck Solar Gaming and Haut-Beyleron. See you all later. Bye.